I would just like to apologise now for the amount of times I say in this video. I've just listened to it. I can't speak. I've just listened back to it. Got baby brain. Yeah, and I just say it that many times, so apologise in advance.
Hi everyone. So today I just wanted to speak about my pregnancy experience. I'm doing this more for something for me to look at, and I've always wanted to kind of make videos, but I think it's hard to decide what to do videos on. So I'm just going to do a pregnancy tag video that I've written about on my blog, which I'll link down below. Just answer some questions, which is just a bit more to get to know about me and my pregnancy at the moment. So my name's Faye, I'm 24 years old. And I am currently about 12 weeks pregnant, so I'm coming to the end of my first trimester, which is great because I feel like it's been the slowest 12 weeks ever. So my family's reaction, they were initially very shocked but extremely happy and excited for me. My mum actually went out and bought a changing table from an auction, which is really nice, and she got a cot as well, and that's when I was 5 weeks pregnant. I just thought, like, slow down a little bit, but she really wanted to get that, so that was really nice. And my gran is so excited to be a great grandma, like she wants to go out and buy things already, and I've had to kind of say to her, like, slow down. But I'll be honest, I bought a few things myself, so I think we've all just been a bit excited. Do I know the sex yet? I don't know the sex yet because I'm not at the stage where I'll find out. I know full well that I'll be getting an early gender scan. That's one thing I've always said I want to get. I'm the most impatient person ever, and waiting until 20-week scan is just not going to happen. So I'm going to book an early gender scan at 16 weeks, and I think I will definitely find out. I'm a meticulous planner, and I really want to kind of do the nursery to suit the gender, really. What do I want? I honestly, I don't mind whether it's a girl or boy. It's my first. As long as it's, like I say, as long as it's healthy, but I think I would really enjoy more having a girl. And my best friend's got 3 boys, and I love them to pieces. I just think it would complete adding a little girl to our squad. Would I want more? I mean, it's too early to say. I've been very fortunate with the first trimester that I haven't suffered from anything yet, but I think I'm going to have to see how actual childbirth and bringing up a child is first. I definitely won't be having any immediately. What's my biggest craving? I don't think I've had any yet. Like, the one thing I would say is how I found out I was pregnant is because I really craved blue top milk, so whole milk, which is something that I haven't drank since I was, God, I don't know, a young child. And I really craved that. Like, I know I was in labour with my best friend, and we just went out to the shop just to get some snacks for her and just to try and, like, induce it further. And I just said to her, like, I really fancy some blue milk. And I think we both looked at each other and thought, should we get a pregnancy test? Because that's just a bit strange that you want in blue milk. Apart from that, I've had crazy food aversions. Like, I've gone off so many foods, it's really depressing. But the one thing that I have started to like again is another child thing, attacker snacks. Don't know why, it's just a wrap with cheese string and ham, but just the attacker snacks. Like, if I'm feeling hungry and I don't know what to eat, which is most of the time, then I will have an attacker snack, a ham attacker snack. Worst part of being pregnant would be the trips to the toilet, especially at night. I used to love the fact that I'd go to the toilet before I'd go to sleep, and I could easily sleep for like 10-12 hours, wake up and go to the toilet. Now I must go to the toilet multiple times before I sleep, and then I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Like, it messes your sleep up so much. I suppose it's one way to get used to having a child, but like, I would love a long night's sleep. And I've only got 1 kidney as well, so I think that also adds to it, like flushing it all through a bit quicker. Any names picked out? For me, if it was a boy, I really like the name Finn or Eli, but I'm sure that'll probably change. And if it was a girl, I think my favourite name's Sophia with an F, and Felicity, because I like I think Felicity is a lovely name, and I think Fliss for short is actually quite nice as well, or Flick. It's easy to be shortened down. Also, if it's a girl, I really like the name Fleur. And obviously my first name begins with F, so I think having a Felicity or a Fleur would be really nice as well. Right, so my birthing plan. So I've actually seen the midwife from my booking in appointment today, and we spoke about this. I would love a water birth, but I'm a bit of a wuss, so I don't know whether I'm going to need epidural or anything, or whether I can just kind of fly through it. But yeah, I'm a water baby. I love swimming pools. I love baths. I could just live anywhere near water. So I just think using that as a natural pain relief would be hopefully really helpful. Will you film it? I think so. I'd like it to be filmed. Just so I can look back on it. Whether that happens or not, I don't know, because it just depends whether my mum will film it, because my mum's going to be there. So we'll see. Am I scared about labour? Absolutely petrified. Absolutely terrified. And the thing is, I watch labour vlogs all the time, which I know I really shouldn't do, and it puts me off even more. I think it's just like more the pain, like the unknown pain. Like I wouldn't even say I can understand what it's going to be like. And I know that people say you forget about it afterwards, but I suppose it's just the fact that it's just pain, isn't it? What do you look forward to after pregnancy? Well, just having a little baby and knowing they're mine. Like, my best friend's got a newborn, and I've just been away with her for the weekend. And honestly, when that little child's like falling asleep on you and it's just cooing at you, it's the most beautiful thing ever. And to know that I'm gonna be able to do that every single day, and it's just a lovely feeling. Like, I know that I've wanted to be a mother for a while, but I've had issues with my fertility, so I've just thought it was going to be a lot harder to become a mother. But I've also written about my pregnancy story in my blog, which I link down below, so we'll see. Do I want to breastfeed? I do want to breastfeed. I also want to combi feed as well. Initially I'm going to be breastfeeding, but I do think breast and bottle feeding, either if it's just expressed or it's a formula, I do think that that's going to be a good idea for me, especially when I go back to work as well, because I'm not going to be one of these mothers that breastfeeds the child till they're 2, 3, 4 years old. It's not going to happen. So we just have to see and just hope that the little child takes to a bottle. Right, so next question. Do I plan to be a work or stay at home mum? I definitely love working. I'm a very active worker. I can't sit around for too long. I get really bored. Obviously, I don't particularly want to take the full 9-10 months maternity, but it depends how life's going at the time that I might have to. So we'll just see how that goes. I would like to obviously go back to work a little bit earlier, but like I said, we just have to see how that goes. So next question, will you make your own baby food? I would love to make my own baby food. I like blending things. I like to try and cook things, but it's one of the things we'll see a bit closer to the time. I'm hoping, I like fruit and vegetables. I don't think you'll be able to tell because I've got a fat face. I like fruit and vegetables, so I'm hoping that the child will as well. I think if they're extremely picky eater, I'm going to be like, oh Lord, what to do? So I think we just have to see. Okay. And final question, do you have any nursery ideas, themes? Not particularly. I'm just going to see what space I'm going to have. So I'm going to be moving into a new place. I'm in a share house at the moment. So I'm going to be moving into... I'm thinking of a wallpaper, either like a stick-on one or some kind of children's wallpaper, but maybe keep it kind of white. My change table's grey, so I'm wanting the furniture to be grey, and then just have little, maybe some tones of marble, or depending on the gender, some kind of gender tones. But at the moment it's probably going to be fairly gender neutral, just get some nice pictures in there, some animals, and yeah, we'll see from there. So that's the end of it, really. I think I've answered all the questions that are on my little list. That is on my blog as well, which, like I said, I will link below. I'm hoping to make some more videos. It's just having the time and ideas, and I suppose it's just nice to document your own story. like I said at the start, I've been very fortunate in these 12 weeks. I've barely had any sickness. I think I've thrown up about 3 times. Apart from the food aversions where I've gone off all my favourite foods, so fish and everything, I've gone off that. But I've been doing well to take all my pregnancy vitamins. Obviously I live on YouTube videos and looking at cute baby clothes, and I can't wait to start shopping more. And it's just a really exciting time really, so I can't wait for that. So yeah, goodbye.